Let's find these nascent bamboo shoots. Ooh, what's over here? I should probably switch to the Wanderer. That's better. Here they are. One more. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Help!
Hold on, I hear somebody.
That's calling for help.
All right. Yo, is that YaoYao? A short and slender figure rescues the drowning man.
Are you okay? Did any water go down the wrong pipe?
YaoYao!
I think I'm okay now. Thank you so much.
What?
That was scary. Well, at least you're all right. All thanks to your savior here. A little girl? Greetings, everyone. My name is YaoYao. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh my gosh, she is so adorable.
She's so well-mannered. My name's Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
Wizard of Time. Thank you, Paimon.
I'm Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. I came through Stone Gate intending to head towards Liyue Harbor, but then I became captivated by the beautiful scenery. And before long, I was completely lost. Just now, I was so mesmerized by the waterfall that I slipped and fell into the water. If it weren't for Miss YaoYao's help, I shudder to think what might have happened.
It's all right, Mr. Dvorak. The splashing around the bottom of the waterfall means the stone path is always wet and slippy. You definitely have to be careful. Next time you're exploring an unfamiliar environment, try to focus on
Let's just
what's
ignore
right
the
in
fact that
front
I
of
never
you.
picked up
Don't let your mind wander. As long as you watch your step, accidents like this won't happen
whatever
anymore.
it's called.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. I'll remember to be more careful next time.
Oh, are you hungry, sir?
I'll be fine.
I can't. She's
Sir,
so cute.
It's quite all right. I was born and raised here in Liyue. It's only natural for me to extend my hospitality to any guests who are passing through.
Jackulous.
I expect you still have quite a long journey ahead of you. It's very important to keep your energy levels up. I still have some lotus flower crisps left in my backpack. Why don't we split them between the four of us?
Okay.
Again, she even has some for Paimon.
I don't know who raised this child, but they did a good job.
You're welcome.
Everyone savor some delicious lotus flower crisps.
So tasty. If only there were more.
Where does it go, Paimon?
Having a healthy appetite is a good thing. It means Paimon's still growing. If I'd known I was going to run into you, I would have made a second batch. Hope you're taking notes, Traveler. This is how you treat your Paimon. What do you think, sir? Are Liyue's snacks to your taste? I wonder if they're not sweet enough.
Paimon's lucky
No, they're
that
perfect.
she hasn't become emergency food yet.
When I was traveling through Mondstadt, I had a chance to try one of their moon pies. It had a meat filling, unlike these
Ooh,
crisps.
moon pies.
But apart from that, it seems like they follow a similar cooking process. Both are delicious in their own way. As for Fontaine's cooking, though, it's been a long time since I've had a taste of home.
Sounds like you spend a lot of time on the road, huh?
I do. It's part of my job. I'm one of the main organizers of the Iridescence Tour.
Iridescence tour?
Doesn't ring a bell.
The Iridescence Tour is one of the biggest music festivals in Fontaine.
Oh.
We're looking to expand, though. Our aim is to hold a festival in every nation.
Okay.
At least, all the main organizers share this goal. Unfortunately, it's a long story, so I'll spare you the details. But anyway, so the main reason I'm traveling all around Tavad is to promote our music festivals. But I have some personal reasons, too.
Well, what are they? Just tell us already.
Yeah, spill.
Let me see. Well, to explain it in full, I'd have to start with a story from my ancestors. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Oh, I love listening to stories. We want to hear it too.
Do we?
Okay, then I'll start from the beginning.
Great.
The story goes that my ancestor, who was also a traveler, once slipped and fell into a lake during his travels. As he was sinking and gasping for breath, he heard a wondrous tune in the air. They say it was the most beautiful, moving melody he had ever heard. Even in that life and death moment, the ethereal music seized his full attention and almost made him forget the fact that he was drowning. When he finally came to, he found that he had already been brought ashore. Not too far from him stood an unfamiliar woman with an almost divine aura. Once she saw that he was no longer in danger, she left without a word. My
Wow.
ancestor tried to run after her to give his thanks, but although a mere dozen paces separated them, no matter how quickly he gave chase, he drew no closer and remained a dozen paces behind. In the end, all he
Okay, I
could do
don't
was
like this
to bow
story
in
anymore.
thanks to the woman as he watched her walk away towards the rivers and mountains in the distance, before at last he turned around and made his way home. Once he returned to Fontaine, he began to learn an instrument so that he could spread his story far and wide, just like the bards. After generations of retelling, embellishing, and dramatizing, people have come to think of that lady as something like a fairy. The story's become something of a local legend in Fontaine. It's called the Lady Overlooking the Lake. People now say that if you go down to the lakeside and play an instrument, so long as you play a pleasing melody, you will hear a fairy lady who is hiding out of sight, playing along with you.
Wow!
At its heart is a true story, but, you know, let's not ruin this, right? It's a nice legend.
Well, yes. As it stands now, it's become a touch too romantic and detached from reality. But I understand the original story and its historical grounding better than anyone else. I wanted to find out the truth of this tale. So I decided to retrace my ancestors' steps and search for that lady's modern-day descendants. Of course, there's no way of knowing where my ancestor fell into the lake all those years ago. So I always knew that the search would be akin to looking for a needle in a haystack. I've spent many years on the road now, and I'm nowhere near as fit as I was in my youth.
Oh my gosh, he talks so much.
The wish that I've spent half my life chasing after has now become
The ADHD
something of
cannot
an
handle it.
obsession.
Well, I haven't lived half of my life yet.
Okay, at
but
least YaoYao's
still,
speaking.
I
That's fine.
understand how you must feel. Paimon too! It's like, imagine if you saved the center of a lotus flower crisp, which is the best part, by the way, because you wanted to eat it another day. But then suddenly, sploosh! It falls into the water. Paimon would definitely remember that for the rest of her life.
There's no need to feel sorry for me. I've made some progress over the years. For example, I've concluded that the story must have taken place in Liyue.
So you finally found a lead?
Yes, in fact, that's an intriguing story in and of itself.
No more stories.
I'd always known that Mondstadt is the city of song and freedom. But more recently, I heard that the Animal Archon returned to Mondstadt for a festival in the fall, and learned that he himself is a patron deity of music. So I prayed for the Animal Archon's guidance in the Mondstadt Cathedral, and as soon as I set foot back outside the front gate, I noticed a cluster of leaves being blown in the wind further and further west.
You were
towards
just
Stone
as bad
Gate.
as Zhongli.
A friendly local told me that this meant the wind was guiding me in the direction of Liyue. So I followed their advice and made my way here.
Fantastic.
Right? You get it. I knew I'd find someone that agrees with me eventually.
Okay.
Are you sure? It sounds a bit too much like one of those fake legends told by those treasure hoarder guys to scam gullible grannies from Jingsa Village.
YaoYao, please don't extend this
Rex Locus has
conversation.
returned to the world. Just give me some incense and a little more towards the travel fees, and I will pass your gift on to the Lord of Geo and ask him to keep you and your family safe and well. And so on and so on. Yao, we have a lot of experience with deciphering omens and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And anyway, you only got scammed if you handed over Mora, right?
Which you didn't do.
Actually,
Right.
to express my gratitude, I did spend rather a lot of more on several bottles of fine wine, which I left at the statues of the Seven along the way.
What?
Oh dear.
You trying to get the gods drunk?
Well, how about this, ladies and gentlemen? Why don't I bring you all to Yujing Terrace to see Miss Ganyu? I don't know very many people, so I can't help you out much. But Miss Ganyu and the Qixing know just about everything. If you've been scammed, they'll help you get your Mora back. And if the wind was telling the truth, and you want to keep looking for that lady's family, they'll be the best people to ask.
That does sound like a good idea.
But you've already helped me so much.
Just roll with it, man.
I was gonna take some new medicinal herbs and plants I picked to Miss Ganyu anyway, so it's no trouble at all. You know what? It's been a minute since we saw Ganyu too. It should be nice to pay her a visit before Lantern, right?
Okay, let's head off.
All right, well, my sincere thanks to you all. I will never forget your kindness.
No problem.
Okay, everyone. Please follow me. I'll be your guide. Remember to watch where you're going, okay?
Okay.
Uh-oh. Paimon's out of a job. Oh well, Paimon will just be a cheerleader instead.
I don't know, feeling kind of hungry. Maybe emergency food? Seems like a legitimate idea. All right, answer who's summoning random event. What? 1,000 miles? What? Nani? Okay, actually, hold on. Let me look at chat now that cutscene's ended. Oh yeah, Fars Gamer completely forgot about the Geoculus. Gamer Mom, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. By the way, that was 6 minutes ago. And over on TikTok, you said this is my #1 all-time game I have played since it came out. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Congratulations, that's pretty awesome. You absolutely love Genshin.
The wind rises.
Okay, no, it's called working smarter or harder. Welcome in. You can already see you're gonna enjoy this stream. He's making me want to get in on Genshin. Gamer Mom, do it. Okay, I promise. Full disclosure, the streams get worse. Okay, they get progressively worse. So, you know, I'm just gonna apologize ahead of time. But yeah, I don't know how long the stream will be tonight. I normally try to stream earlier on the weekends, but I have a pretty full plate of Genshin content to edit. So we're gonna see if we can get through this Lantern Rite event as much as possible. No puns. We don't have any puns here. Yeah, main Genshin. That's pretty cool. We're getting some people showing up from the TikTok stream. Why didn't that thing move? Oh yeah, that's not gonna work. I'll come back. All right, come on, move. Go this way. Come on. You're gonna play, but keep the stream on. Hey. Well, thank you so much. You are MVP. Hey, Lithic guy. Nice.
You even want this?
Yes, of course. Anyways, let's get on over. Start over there. Spoil what? I didn't see anything. Winley, welcome in, by the way. Dire Prongs, welcome in. I'm not sure who all is here. If you want to type one in chat if you can or something, I'll say hi to you all for the next cutscene. Appreciate you stopping by. Also, I should probably have the Traveler on my team, just because we're doing something important. Also, let me cash in on those Primo Gems. I didn't know I would get 20 for that. Nice. Is that actually, how much is that? Okay, that's true. Well, the next area I need to visit is Sumeru. However, I still need to go talk to Yae at Inazuma. So, man, Benny Boy is such a good healer. Yomi is way too much fun to use. Hey, welcome in. You know, I should probably put in the TikTok stream to put the Twitch link. I wish I could just direct people from the TikTok stream to Twitch, though. Like, I don't understand why that's not a feature. Like a hyperlink you could just put in there, or a nice little button or something. It's like, hey, if you want to see the live stream over here, just click right there, you know? But that would just be too easy. Subaru car, listen, Dire. Honda guy over here, all right? Subaru's my competition. The WRX is the competition to my Type R, because you'll take people off text. Smithback, how dare you come in here and hit me with that knowledge, that logic, cheese and rice. Welcome in, by the way. We have a legendary Twitch partner, soon to be YouTube partner. Y'all know what to do. Please show some love to Smithvic. Go ahead, head on over to his YouTube channel, hit subscribe, help him get those watch hours up. He's already more than halfway there, so he's probably gonna hit YouTube partner, I don't know, within the next month, maybe? That's just me, you know, just underestimating. Could be even quicker. So also, definitely do me a favor. I like to promote people's Discords, okay? If you're not already a member of like 100 servers or more or something, join his Discord. Do it. Do it for the Vine. Okay. I'm gonna mute everything on the Twitch side. Yo, Farscaper, thank you. Thank you for that.
Wow. Liyue Harbor looks very different from when I came last. It's almost as if I'm listening to the same melody, but with a richer timbre and new variations added.
Okay.
Well, we are here during Lantern Rite after all. It only comes once a year, so they always have a big celebration. It's fair to say that this time of year is when Liyue Harbor looks the prettiest.
Great. Let's go and check it out. I can't wait to get into the city and see it all up close for myself.
Wow. Wow. Look at the lanterns.
The streets are breathtaking. Smiles and laughter everywhere I look. Oh, it's contagious. I can almost feel the music in the air. I have the urge to start waving my conductor's baton.
I'm glad that you're enjoying the city.
Wow, that is so cool. And also, before I do anything more, let me make sure that... Okay, perfect.
Hey everyone! Fancy meeting you all here. What a nice surprise.
That's her voice? I was literally about to get all excited to meet Xinyan for the first time, but I am not a fan of this voice so far. I hope that it'll grow on me, because that was pretty ridiculous. That was like super southern, like the drawl was there. I don't know. But she is a rock musician based in Liyue, uses her music as a form of resistance against societal stereotypes. Her tunes are well loved, and the style of her tunes is much like she is. Straightforward, generous, confident, and proud. Also, I'm not used to these little intro banners showing up whenever I meet a character for the first time. Is that something new that they're doing?
Hello, Xinyan. Let me introduce some new friends. They are
Traveler Paimon and Mr. Dvorak, right? I've known them all for quite a while.
What did y'all do to Xinyan? No. 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 No, I'm not feeling this voice. I've been pretty happy with the voices they've picked for all the characters in this game. Up until this one. Oh no.
When I was last here to advertise a Liyue stop for the Iridescence Tour, Xinyan was one of the few people willing to give me the time of day.
Great.
Feels like I've been chasing this Iridescence Tour bandwagon halfway around the world, but I keep getting stood up. What's going on, Mr. Dvorak?
I'm so sorry, Xinyan. We've had a string of terrible luck recently, and every time we've tried to put on a show, something or other has come up to stop our plans from materializing.
Is that right? I guess it can't be helped. So, what brings you to Liyue Harbor at this time of year anyway? Thinking of putting on a music festival during the Lantern Rite celebrations?
a Lantern Rite music festival. Yes, please.
No, I'm actually here on personal business this time.
So no Lantern Rite music festival?
I mean, that's not just up to me. Hosting a music festival takes a lot of funding and personnel. Moreover, I've never worked with the Liyue authorities before. Even if I were to start putting something together right now, I think it'd be too rushed.
Wait, but we're going to meet the Liyue Qixing, aren't we? And they're the ones in charge. That's right. Miss Keqing and Miss Ningguang can make anything happen.
You mean, what?
This is the perfect opportunity! Well, sure, it might not work out, but it can't hurt to bring it up as a suggestion.
Well, a Lantern Rite music festival would be a huge hit.
That's the spirit! See, even the Traveler agrees with me. Mr. Dvorak, don't let yourself be put off by the fact that a few things haven't worked out recently. As for the performers, I can put you in touch with some local artists. My friend Yunjin is a well-known opera singer in Liyue. With her support and a commissioned song from the Yunhan Opera Troupe, we should be able to get something going.
But what about you, Xinyan? Are you just going to sit this one out?
What do you take me for? If we actually manage to make the Iridescence Tour Lantern Rite Grand Concert a reality, you think I'd let anyone else perform the opening act?
There's that rock and roll spirit.
What do you say, Mr. Dvorak?
Okay, I'll give it a shot. But the opening act is not something to be chosen lightly, Xinyan. I will judge your work by the strictest of standards, so please make sure you are fully prepared.
Are you kidding? I thought you'd never ask. Whew, guess my shopping time's getting cut short. I'm gonna head back right away and start working on this. YaoYao, if you run into your senior on the way to the Qixing, please send her my regards.
Okay, I promise I will. Good luck with your music, Xinyan. You've got this, Xinyan. Of yours, Xinyan mentioned just now. Is that anyone we know? Yes, it's Xiangling. She's mentioned you two before. Xiangling's always thinking about cooking. Whenever she gets scrapes or burns, she just leaves them to heal by themselves. She definitely needs someone around her to look after her. I know you must have looked out for her a lot too in the time you've known her. So, thank you for that.
Okay, hold on real quick. I'm turning on the AC. It's getting a little hot in here.
Bunch of interesting gadgets. All from my time with the Crux.
Let's do... Is it working? If not, I'll have to get up. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna look around the harbor in just a moment.
Bunch of interesting gadgets.
You said if you think about her voice and Barbara as being the same person, it makes it more funny in my opinion. Both characters' voices are vastly different. Like, yeah, I'm not a fan of Xinyan's voice right now. It's ruining Xinyan. But I'll be right back. I'm gonna go turn on the AC. Hold on.
I've got a bunch of interesting gadgets. All from my time. I've got a bunch of interesting gadgets. All from my time with the Crux. I've got a bunch of interesting gadgets. All from my time with the Crux.
Gamer Mom, you said, when did I start playing? What rank am I? Started playing in August of last year? So we're 5 months into this?
All from my
I think.
time with the crux.
And yeah, it has been so much fun. Okay, so hold on. First, Gabriel, you said look around the harbor. Okay, oops. Actually, before I forget, I really want to, I don't know if this is like an OCD thing, but I like the traveler to be in the first spot. Raiden is so tall. Actually, is Raiden tall or is A tall or is it just the heels? I don't know.
I've got a bunch of interesting gadgets.
Oh, to the side.
This had better be important.
No. I want it to go back to nighttime. I'm gonna change the time. Oh, go to the heart of the story, or the heart of the harbor, void story. If you ever need help with domains, I don't mind helping you send your characters. Gamer Mom, thank you so much. Listen, I play with the community every stream, unless I get locked into like a story
There's
quest.
no need to exchange pleasantries.
So absolutely, feel free to add me.
It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence.
Wow, it's so cool that they did this. Yo, this is crazy. Look at this. Too Smiley, welcome in. Happy Lantern Rite. Wow. Oh, look at this. Wow. Yo, this is cool. Go next to the big thing in the center and then look up. Okay. Oh, wait. This thing, right? Oh, that is so cool. All the floating lanterns.
The wind rises.
That's crazy. I stand by this, but as of right now, Liyue is still my favorite area.
Squall and fury.
Not too high. At least I'm tall enough. Well, I was. Come here, Golden Bass. Hey, Dark Knight, welcome in. Good to see you. You're doing the lantern right. Turn all that off. Yeah, the color scheme, the music. The music is...
It's Master! Is it okay if I go and say hi to her?
Calm down now, dear. I'm not about to run off anywhere. I'm not a bundle of energy like you.
I haven't seen you in days, Master! I've missed you.
so adorable.
Oh, bless you, YaoYao. You do say the sweetest things. Look who it is. Visiting friends during the lantern rite, are we?
Greetings.
You're half right, Madame Ping. We were also trying to help out Mr. Dvorak over here. We were on our way to take him to see the Qixing.
Hello, ma'am. I am a musician from Fontaine and an organizer of the Iridescence Tour. I don't suppose you've heard of it.
Master! The Iridescence Tour is a super famous music festival.
Oh, an old lady like me wouldn't know much about that sort of thing. A music festival, you say? It sounds terribly exciting.
If we could just add some musical elements to the lantern rite, or, if we could just organize a lantern rite music festival.
Oh, right! Madame Ping, how would you feel about that?
Rock on?
You're an elder of Liyue, and you know all about Liyue's cultural traditions. Your thoughts would definitely help us figure out how best to approach it. For example, do you think it might be a bit too modern, or is there any other?
Why, not at all. Music pays homage to history and culture, and it can also be a bridge between different civilizations. Times change, and the music enjoyed by the youngsters of today is no doubt very different from the tunes I was accustomed to in my youth. Nevertheless, all fine things in life can be appreciated. And so, I look forward to it immensely.
Hear, hear. I do believe that, my own dear grandmother aside, you are the wisest old lady I've ever met.
Goodness gracious, you're all being suspiciously sweet today. YaoYao, whatever have you been feeding them?
Lotus.
Master, you're in such a great mood today. You're even cracking jokes with the rest of us.
Oh, well, I'm sure you must have plenty to be getting on with. Yes? Run along now. Don't let me hold you up.
Thanks, Madame Ping.
I need to complete that first? Okay. Man, this is starting to make me tear up. It's just, I don't know, there's something about Liyue that's just so beautiful. Like the music, this Liyue kind of feels like my safe space. Like my safe place in Genshin. It's like, when I just want to relax, I just need to come to Liyue. I need a lot of these if I want to ascend Xingqiu. Where is... Yeah, the lair of Lotus Eaters. Hey!
I'll keep this close.
Perfect.
Behold!
I just want to see if there's anything else over here before I leave.
Squall and fury.
All those Lotus Crisps, right? Okay, I think I'm good. The Illuminated Beast of the Sea Clouds. Its original story is in Greek mythos. I need to get God of War. I still haven't done that yet. The music. Yeah, I remember that. How do I get this? Yeah, I decided to do the skip option. It was tough, but I don't want to miss out on this. You know, Genshin has done quite a job on making us Genshin players sacrifice everything to keep playing Genshin. Like any new games that come out, it's like, oh yeah, that looks amazing, but Genshin has an event going on. You know, the whole FOMO thing is so serious. It's smart on their part, right? It's what every company would want.
Person standing over there. That's Ganyu. We finally found her. Ganyu, here you are.
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here? I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the Liyue Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
You seem different.
You don't want to be the Qixing secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back.
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be.
What?
When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave. My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Baishao, and Baishe. Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Qixing gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I decided to be tactful as well.
Okay, listen here, Ganyu. I'm pretty sure that this is a enormous misunderstanding. Nobody wants to get rid of you.
I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your words of comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Jueyun Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I feel better now.
But...
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Cloud Retainer, we're terribly sorry. We just...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Wow, you Adepti really are impressive.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well.
Well, you know, did we want to chat about old times, or do we get along? I don't think we really get along. I think we're just kind of acquaintances.
The matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Ah, yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
Now that's a good topic.
Everyone wants to hear it.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed. When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep. Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball.
Aww.
The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
2 days?
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Oh. Perfect. Seems you didn't read the room.
One's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
You did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Be that so, but returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival.
Why are you being nice to me?
One cannot help but feel that remaining in Jueyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it.
Sure.
Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Jueyun Karst might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, She said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Jueyun Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Jueyun Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
So sad.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her adeptus side since returning to Jueyun Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end.
She should be in the southern part of Mount Aotsong right now, preparing for the trial.
Let's go take a look then.
Okay. Wow. You said typical parent embarrassing the teenager. Honestly, you don't know why they don't give the option to skip this story quest. That was a really cool story, though, about Ganyu. I love that sequence. I was not expecting that. So we need to head to the site of Ganyu's trial and speak to her. We can do that. I'm just gonna switch out the Wanderer.
Chivalry will never die.
I feel like I should just use Liyue characters, right? Liyue?
I can't wait any longer.
Except Bennett. Might need Benny Boy. Yeah, need him. For healing purposes. Wait a second. That's not good. Xingling said, actually, I'll come back. We're just gonna swap her out. She's just gonna have to stay dead for a little bit longer. I don't understand why they don't heal everybody when you go to the Statue of the Seven. Like, why do they have to be in the party?
What is the situation?
I don't know, you tell me. Ganyu! There you are.
You are, Ganyu.
Why did you come here?
Well, funny story. I was curious as to what this whole training thing was about, so, if you could just let me keep you company, I promise I won't get in the way.
Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long. Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Yay!
Thank you.
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again.
Okay.
The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
Did Ganyu just say that I'm on the same level as Adepti? Yo, Ganyu, fancy meeting you here.
Our Ganyu?
Why did you come here?
Man, I feel like I'm having some deja vu. But I was super curious as to what your training was gonna be. So, if it's okay that, I keep you company, I promise I won't get in the way.
Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long. Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Yay!
Perfect.
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus.
Okay.
The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
Did she just say that my power level is on the same level as... No, I'm just playing. Okay, all right. I am not moving. I will stay right here and not aim. This is fine. Oh, wait. No, that's all the way up there. Probably have to... Whee! Whoa, that was cool. This is where the Breath of the Wild player in me would love to have been able to do bullet time just now. Oh, snap. I'm so sorry. I had the alerts turned off. Yo, D-Dubs Plays, thank you so much for the raid of 23 people. How the heck are you? Thank you. Chad, it's due. Please show them some love. They were last playing Pokemon Unite. I'm so sorry. I was in a cutscene, and so typically when I'm in the cutscenes, I'll turn all the stuff off so that video and audio is nice and clean. Yo, how are you? Oh, did you really? That's amazing. One of the things I like to do, by the way, to help out creators more is instead of just telling people to follow you on Twitch, which is great. We all love a good follow. We are trying to get people to join their favorite creators' Discords. So for those of you that are not part of D-Dubs Plays Discord, If you
It's
have
so
a
nice
moment
to
to please
de-stress.
grab your Discord link and put it in the chat, I would appreciate it. I just feel like, if you can convince people to join the Discord, that's a really good sign, because obviously that's your central hub, right? That is the place to find out all things D-Does Place. A bunch of them spoke Korean, and all the chat were using translators to communicate with the people, and it was so awesome. Man, the power of technology these days. Also, I just realized that I am being timed. Okay, no pressure. Totally was not paying attention. Whee! I wonder if I can make that. Oh, that one's moving. Hey, perfect. Did I get it?
Wow! Ganyu is a really awesome shooter!
If you
Yo,
could see through the eyes of an adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
I'm cutting it close, aren't I? I was just chit-chatting away, not realizing that the timer was still going. Oh no, wait a second. Oh boy. Oh, we could use a good gust of winds right about now. Oh, you hate broken Pokemon? Whee! All right, 20 seconds. Can we do it? We're gonna try. Oh, I can't even move. What the heck? All right, yeah. Does it start you all the way over? Okay. All right.
Why did you come here? Is that so? You really are interested in the ways of Adepti. This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No,
Yes.
I'm aware of your strength,
It's very
Traveler.
difficult.
The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine.
Yes, it is.
If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
We could skip it. Just throw me into a battle, Sink or swim. Cheese and rice. All right. I am going to pay attention to the game all the way through. Wizard cannot read chat and play games like a good streamer. Whee! Oh, I see one of those wishy-washy things. Whee! Okay.
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
You don't say, Paimon. Ooh, I think I can make that. Seriously? It's about, I have to say, using a keyboard and mouse is very difficult. Oh. Now this is called turning
There's nothing wrong
a
with
crisis
reaping a
into an
reward every now and
opportunity.
then.
How about that? Let that be a lesson. Whee! Oh, perfect. Where's the other ones? Oh, I missed.
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
Oh man. It's the whole right click. When I'm tense, I swear I'll just spaz out a little bit. So I keep hitting the right click and that causes me to dash. How am I missing? Wow. Man, it's been so long since I've used the Xbox controller. I'm still trying to get used to keyboard and mouse though, because there's so many options available to you for mappings. It's nice not having to pull up the wheel for certain options like you do when you're playing on console. Sorry, console players. I play on console and phone and PC, so I get to appreciate all the nuances. Hey, listen! Hey, we did it!
We've completed the task. What do you think?
Being an Adeptus is not easy.
Hardships are a fact of life, both for the Adepti and humans alike.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
What?
So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
Is it Mooncarver?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is
Sit!
Who can unlock your true
Conqueror of
potential?
Demon.
So it's
Shao and Ganyu, eh?
He's prepared a trial for you.
Muy interesante.
I found him unapproachable at first too, but
He
I
was
believe
unapproachable at
that
first.
being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming.
Yeah, you should face him.
He's already waiting for me.
Oh, is he?
Come along if you're interested.
Are you sure?
Of course we are. Let's go.
Paimon! Okay. Alright. Let's go find Xiao. That was Xiao or Xiao's cry? I didn't know that. Oh, we're going to the tree? Whee! Ay, ay, ay. Ooh, Xiao. Man, it's been so long since I've got to speak to Xiao.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer.
You got some explaining to do.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Rough around the edges.
Such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
It seems that Xiao understands Ganyu quite well. Xiao might be a good teacher after all.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, complete Xiao's trial.
Focus on the trial. I'm not here for idle chatter.
Okay. Sheesh. Focus on the trial. You focus on the trial. Frog! What's this?
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
The trial's begun.
26 monsters.
Even the weather's changed.
Great. That was cool.
No, my sword!
Now you shall perish.
Come here. Where are the others? What?
Let me read you a verse.
No touching.
Yo, wow.
Born of ice and frost.
Let's light it up! Going in!
There is no escape.
Dust!
This is long overdue. No touching. We're waiting. Access denied.
Everybody stand back!
Illusion shattered.
Come on.
Torn to oblivion.
Witness the power of ghosts. Light it up!
This is not working out.
No touching. Shine down.
Going in!
Quick!
Stay away. Sheesh.
For Rex Lapis. Access denied. Now you shall perish.
Where are you?
Time to act.
No!
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your...
Illusion shattered.
Work is dream work!
Teamwork is dreamwork.
All hail. No touching.
Going in!
Torn to oblivion.
Come here.
Oh, my sword! Witness the power of Gawak.
Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lapis.
Where are you? Okay. Sweet. That was awesome. You forgot Xiao scares her. Love how they used pyro whopper flowers and they made it rain so they couldn't use their shield mechanic, right? Cheese and rice. Okay, so let's go talk to Xiao. Xiao, we did it. Are we done yet?
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training. Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Understood.
Xiao always has such strong opinions.
It could be nicer while share them, or we could just admire the lone wolf.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
Have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
Seriously?
Pesky visitor? So even here there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
Now I'm participating in politics?
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the Adepti!
I know.
Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain?
If we are.
My name's Sin Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim. He can handle any battle, but talking to strange humans is a different story.
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that I'm an adeptus in training.
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then. Although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter. What blessings can you grant me?
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
You do sound a bit
Dear
half-hearted.
You shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
For free?
Give me
Do you
your
mean
blood.
they charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living.
Yeah, go get a job.
It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Yeah, no silver platter here.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but are also full of joy. A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Ooh.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us city folk? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money?
Show some respect.
Ugh, how dare you reprove me? I bet you came here looking for the Adepti yourself.
Sorta have a point. We did come here looking for Ganyu after all.
Paimon!
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving.
Rude!
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
It's not his behavior. The things he said, He was right. I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that
You need to go back to Liyue Harbor with us.
But I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor as an adeptus.
Just one time. Just this one time. Please, just listen to Wizard, okay? Let's go to Liyue Harbor, okay?
It's true! Give us!
All right. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor.
Perfect.
That said, I still trust my initial judgment.
I don't care.
If I'm proven right, I'll return to Jueyun Karst once again.
It's a step in the right direction. Let's go!
I mean, that would be Ganyu's loss. Hey Google, when will Shenhe get a rerun? Yeah. The funny thing is, I always liked Shenhe. Like, I was fascinated by her. Like, when we first met her and then we got to do that domain with her. And I remember freaking out when she said that she would carry the giant jade, like, crystal, which is like the size of a freaking mountain, by herself. And then she eats, like, plants, like a bunny. Or a rabbit? I'm like, where is she getting this protein? Also, why am I on foot? I can just fast travel. I'm sorry, Dragon Panda. Welcome in, by the way. Hey, welcome in, user. We got some people that are watching us from the TikTok stream. I'm sorry, I'm not good at keeping up with two different conversations. So, if you're able to, if you can head on over to the Twitch stream, we can definitely chat there. If not, thank you so much for tuning in there. Shenhe and Raiden are my favorite characters in this game. You really love their personalities. Well, I have a newfound appreciation for Shenhe after the quests I recently experienced.
We're finally back!
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there! You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right, don't leave us hanging.
That's right. Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea.
You want to go to Beto's boat?
Let's go for a walk in the port.
Okay.
Happy to come with.
He's going to bed and got a notification saying Twitch sub was paid, but hey, you got one more month for you. Dragon Panda, I am so sorry. I don't like that Twitch automatically has subs auto-renewed. I can't tell you how many times that I have unfortunately continued keeping a subscription active for, like, people that are not even around anymore. Now, I have since fixed that, but, you know, the whole auto-renewal nonsense is quite frustrating, so I do apologize. If I could give you a refund, I would, but that is something you would have to take up with Twitch. That is out of my control, unfortunately. I almost picked up One Piece Odyssey because I saw it at the store, but I'm like, I've never even watched One Piece. He said, you get paid next week? Hey, listen, I appreciate $1, okay? Even in these inflated times, that $5, normally I would say that could go a long way, right? But in today's times, you might be lucky to get like 1.5 gallon of gas if you drive. But hey, maybe that'll be enough gas to get you home. You never know. Uncle Chin is busy. Is freaking busy. Wait a second. That would make sense. Okay. I'm just not even gonna finish my thought. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened. Alrighty. Get some rest and good luck at work tomorrow. Appreciate you.
And when you meet with the Ministry of Civil Affairs, please remind them that the festivities are not an excuse to procrastinate their work.
Understood, Miss Ganyu. I'll take my leave now.
Ganyu!
What brings you here, Yaoyao?
I've brought all the medicine you asked me to pick for you.
YaoYao is so
and here's a pack
cute.
of sweet flower seeds as well. Also, these dried chingshin leaves make a great pot of tea that's very good for you. I know you've had a lot to do with that work recently, but you shouldn't push yourself too hard. If you're not careful, you'll end up falling asleep in the grass again.
Oh, this is weird. It's like a responsible younger sister talking to their disorganized older sister.
Paimon, you're running your mouth again. Listen, Ganyu, pay no mind to the emergency food that's floating right next to me.
Thank you, but Paimon's criticism is quite valid. I do have a tendency to neglect matters outside of work, and that's something I should improve on. Oh, my apologies. I don't believe we've been introduced.
I will do the honors.
Perfect. Paimon tells Ganyu all about Mr. Dvorak and how you met and his family history and what?
What's wrong? Did Paimon go over everything a bit too fast? It's definitely an ambitious plan. If there's anything you didn't quite catch, Paimon's more than happy to go over it again.
It may be a little difficult to make this happen.
Why?
Well, the Lantern Rite is the most important festival of the year. Our celebrations must not only be visually spectacular, but also appeal to the tastes of Liyue citizens from all walks of life. The Iridescence Tour is relatively unknown in Liyue. It's difficult to predict how a brand new show will be received. It would be quite risky for us to bet everything on this one music festival.
All very valid points. I completely understand.
Therefore, we will not replace or cancel any of our pre-existing program. However, I will submit a proposal requesting to put the Iridescence Tour special performance as the final act of this year's festivities. Some live music will certainly add to the festive atmosphere on the night of the Lantern Rite. As for the venue, let's reserve a space at the docks.
So we're not stealing anyone's thunder, but we will end the night on a high note?
Yes, my thoughts precisely. Now I just need to take some time to give this proposal some polish. As long as I clearly lay out the pros and cons, and highlight the key points of the proposal, given that Ping and the Traveler have both given the idea their blessing, I'm confident that Qixing will be sure to give it serious consideration. Mr. Dvorak, I will need to discuss with you the number of musicians who will be coming to Liyue, as well as their catering and accommodation requirements.
Oh, yes, certainly. Let's step to the side and discuss further.
As soon as there's work to do, Ganyu's as diligent as ever.
I couldn't agree more.
She's so cute.
Master once said that everyone has things that they are good at and things that they are less good at. So, with that in mind, Ganyu shouldn't feel compelled to become perfect at absolutely everything.
Facts.
I'm good at taking care of people, so that can be left to me.
Okay.
Hey, YaoYao, can you do too? Paimon's getting hungry again.
Paimon, stop trying to freeload.
I'm afraid my backpack's empty now, but if you let me know what you like, I can bring you some of your favorite dishes next time.
No. That won't be necessary.
Apart from lotus flower crisps, what
Don't
else
listen
do
to
you like?
emergency food. Don't do that.
Anything sweet, and anything that's made from slimes.
Here's what I've drafted so far. Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm racking my brains, but I don't think you've missed a single thing.
Perfect. Then we'll leave it as is. I'll go make an official copy.
Perfect.
Perfect timing. We were just wrapping up our discussion here.
That was quick.
Not at all. Every second counts for a complex proposal such as this. I will inform the Qixing of this development immediately. Please give me a moment to pass on the message. YaoYao, thank you for bringing my herbs. I will make sure to take them.
Remember to make tea from them first, Ganyu. You mustn't just chew them raw.
She is so responsible.
Okay, I should be getting back. If YaoYao stays out for too long, Mom and Dad will be worried sick.
She is way too put together.
I'm sure that the music festival will go off without a hitch, so don't worry. And in case I don't see you before, I wish you all a very happy Lantern Rite.
Thank you, YaoYao. Happy Lantern Rite to you, too.
We should go get dinner together sometime!
Has anyone ever wanted to literally tear up because of how cute these characters can be? Like, YaoYao is she's like the personification of like innocence and responsible and adorable. The complete opposite of Klee. All Klee wants to do is blow things up, doesn't understand what's wrong with that. And Chi-Chi's a zombie, so, you know. And Sayu just falls asleep all the time. Oh, I gotta stay put and wait for 2 hours? Oh, that's a long time. Kawaii? I don't know her personality yet. I haven't got to do anything with Diana yet. Oh, wait, no. Yes, I have, because of the trading card game. She is aggressive. She's passive aggressive. So like, it like really hurts her cuteness, you know? So right now, YaoYao is supreme.
Greetings, Traveler, Paimon, and Mr. Dvorak. Call me Kuching. Ganyu has brought me up to speed on everything. I'll get straight to the point. The Qixing have approved Ganyu's proposal. Over the next few days, I will be working with Mr. Dvorak on behalf of the Qixing to facilitate the organization of this concert.
That's awesome!
Ka-ching strikes again.
Please, the Qixing have a duty to deal with matters such as these. We have merely moved things forward to the next step. On a more personal note, I am an avid supporter of all things new and innovative. As such, it is my privilege to work with you on this exciting project.
Thank you so much, Kuching. I'd become quite discouraged after our recent failures and was expecting the same outcome once again, so I didn't dare to get my hopes up. Never in my wildest dreams could I have imagined this going so smoothly. It's like a dream come true. Right, time for me to call in the performers. To stage a concert at a high-profile event like this is a rare opportunity. We'll make sure it's a night to remember.
Yes! Are Mila getting fired up?
Yes, indeed. I know exactly what I'm doing from here. For a musician, music will always be the language they are most fluent in.
So what about that fairy lady?
That can wait for another time.
Ganyu? What's wrong?
They told me all about Mr. Dvorak's situation, but I was so engrossed in drafting the proposal that I forgot all about it.
Well, that's quite all right. I don't even know what the person I'm trying to find looks like, so it was always going to be a long shot.
Well, that's the saddest thing I've heard.
Don't worry about me, Ganyu. Your time and energy are needed elsewhere. I'm sure you already have plenty to deal with between this concert and everything else going on during the Lantern Rite.
Thanks. It was just that I had a few initial thoughts when I heard your story. For instance, I wonder if this lady your ancestor met might have been an adeptus. What do you think?
We don't have enough information.
To tell you the truth, Mr. Dvorak, I am somewhat related to the adepti myself. I am part human and part Qilin. The Qilin is an illuminated beast. I know how important your quest to get in touch with your roots must be to you, because I've been there myself before, trying to find out where I belonged.
Did you say the adepti? And you're illuminated beast? Part Qilin? Are you telling me all the rumors of the Liyue adepti are real? So it's not just artistic license?
They're real.
Artistic license?
Trying to track them down is tough, though. Like Julian Karst itself. There's nothing specifically stopping you from going there, but getting in and out of there is quite an ordeal.
Yes. Anyway, if you're looking to uncover a lost melody or shine light on a forgotten aspect of Liyue's cultural history, I'm probably not the best person to ask. But if it's a person you're looking for, then I just might be able to help.
I see. I think I understand the situation now. In that case, Ganyu, shall we divide the work between us?
I'm mad I have neither
Yes,
one of these characters.
That was also my thought.
Great. So Mr. Dvorak and I will concentrate on things here in the city to make sure the concert goes according to plan. In the meantime, Ganyu will reach out to her network and try to find the person he's looking for. How's your workload at the moment? Will you be able to make time?
I can probably get through everything in 2 days, as long as I don't sleep.
Wait, what do you mean as long as I don't sleep? Even for someone with illuminated beast blood in their veins, working for such an extended period without a break will take its toll on your health.
Yes, you absolutely need to sleep, Ganyu.
Persuasive coming from Kuch.
Be it but 3 moons from the start. He who returns is not he that departs. Even I know the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance.
Okay, who else feeling
In that
attacked right
case,
now?
3 days.
All right, I can work with that.
If you have the time, would you join me for this search? You're well known to many of the Adepti and respected among the people. I'll feel much more at ease with your company.
What about Zhao?
Okay, then let's meet back here in 3 days.
Watch this space, Mr. Dvorak. We'll get to the bottom of this.
You're all so helpful and kind. I just...
Don't make this awkward.
Imagine if we found the Adeptus lady, or one of her descendants, and got them to come to the performance. Wouldn't that be amazing? It'd be such a happy reunion. And that's exactly what this festival's all about.
I'm sure the wind that guided you here feels the same way.
You're right. Okay, I'm gonna pull out all the stops to make this Lantern Rite a true extravaganza.
We should probably get going. Mr. Dvorak, could you come with me to confirm the site?
We're coming too!
I was wondering, what are your thoughts on music? What does it mean to you?
Music is everything, my guy.
Music?
Yo, Racer, welcome in.
Nice?
Royal Rumble is on.
Truth be told, the question of what music means to people is one that I've been pondering for quite some time.
All right.
Let's revisit this question after the concert.
All right. So, Dark Knight, you said that you feel attacked too? Who's Macro Meatball? I've never heard of them. You got Ganyu by complete accident. Her first banner was way back when you first started and didn't know the pity system and the way the 50s works. Listen, Tales of Elia, I didn't know, I'm not gonna lie to you, I still don't know how the 50-50 works. Like, all I know is that apparently the more wishes I do, the higher the chances that I finally get a guaranteed 5-star. It's like, if we put it into money, it's like, it's almost like when you get like a points card for a business, like a retail store or something, and it's like, listen, if you spend like Best Buy, if you spend $1,000, we'll give you a $5 gift card, right? Or if you order pizza or something, and they're like, listen, if you spend $100 on pizza, we'll give you free breadsticks. That's what it feels like with the gacha system on here, with that whole pity system. It's like, listen, you have to eventually get something because you've just accumulated so many points, right? Sound about right? Yeah. This is so awesome, by the way. Oh, Macro Meatball is Dvorak's voice actor. That's pretty cool. He's the opera singer who streams Genshin. He is the new NPC voice. He was pretty excited when he got to announce that. Yo, I need to check them out. You either get the 5-star on the banner or you don't. If you don't, you're guaranteed to get the 5-star within the next 90 pulls. If you win, then it resets. The next time a 5-star pops up, you could either get a 5-star banner or not. Okay. Cheese and rice. How do people feel about the pity system? That's what I want to know.
Lady Yuhang.
Baiwen, what is it?
Per Lady Ningguang's orders, I've been gathering intelligence outside of the city with the goal of uncovering and dispatching any trouble ahead of the festival. I am told that a strange melody was heard somewhere along the coast. I was wary of investigating further on my own, so I was just on my way to report this incident to Lady Ningguang. But I'm worried that if we don't act right away, we may miss the window of opportunity to take appropriate action.
I understand. In that case,
Let us handle this one.
Yeah, Kuching, you're busy enough as it is. There's a ton of different things in the city that needs your attention. But to us, don't worry, whatever it is, we'll definitely be able to handle it. Well, he will handle it.
With the Traveler on the case, it's as good as dealt with. Thank you. This will be a great help. I will inform Lady Ningguang about the situation. Once it's resolved, please come and find me again at Yujing Terrace and let me know.
Will do, and say it for us.
You have my thanks too. Stay safe and come back as soon as you're finished.
Good luck.
Why'd they have to give me that transfer?
You said it's nice that you can plan and hopefully wish in your favor. That's true. You feel like the pity system is alright for the character banners, but the weapon banner is just awful. See, I have not even bothered with the weapon banner. I have not tried that once. Oh, you know what? Now's the perfect opportunity for me to revive Xiangling. They won't talk about it.
I can't wait any longer.
I know. Oh, oops. Gotta love ADD. Actually, is Ningguang the 4-star that I should get? Because I want her just because I like her character. I kind of want to be traditional and just have a full Liyue team separate from the Traveler. But I don't have a healer. Wait, does YaoYao heal?
Don't fear. YaoYao's here.
She does? Well, I don't have her build at all, so I don't know why I even put her in. I can't even ascend her. Yeah, no, I'm gonna... All I have to do is just, not get hit. It's totally fine. Beidou.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Ningguang's playstyle is too slow for my taste, but really like her passive when you're looking for rocks. Hey, Nova Lipso, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. We are doing both, I guess, Ganyu's story quest and... Wait a second. And the Lantern Rite. I was accidentally doing Ganyu's quest, so I didn't want to answer your statement, Tales of Elia. Wasn't ready to confront that. I was like, wait just a second. I'm a little confused. I feel like we're time skipping. Don't worry about constellations.
Byron said the strange tomb is coming from around here, right? But Byron doesn't hear anything. There doesn't seem to be a soul in...
I was just wondering who in their right mind would come out to a place like this.
What?
So, it's you two.
Yuan, how'd you sneak up on us like that? You nearly gave Paimon a heart attack.
Huh? You look pretty alive to me. Can't have spooked you that bad.
I don't think I've met her. What? As a special intelligence officer who works under Ningguang? What? Yelan comes and goes like his shadow. Even the ruling Qixing with their vast powers must find some dark corners hard to reach. This is where Yelan comes in, with her task being to clean these corners up by dint of her exceptional capabilities as an intelligence agent. A word to the wise, do not try to lie to her, for falsehoods may last as long as fragile bubbles before her meticulous thoughts will hit the spark.
Yeah, fair enough.
So anyways, do you know anything about strange music?
Ah, you're here for that too? Saves me a bit of explaining. Come with me. I've already reconned the perimeter, so we should be safe.
Okay. Don't mind if I do. Whee! Oh, what's this?
The doors and the windows are all fine, so there definitely wasn't a break-in. The stuff by the door is in pretty good condition, though. It can't have been too long ago that someone was last living here. This place is completely empty. There's nothing valuable left here at all. How strange. It looks like it's been looted, except for the fact that there's no sign of a struggle. The bad guys could have sneaked in while the owner was gone, but then how do you explain why the door and windows are intact?
Seems you've done a pretty thorough inspection. So, any theories on what might have happened here?
Like some of the evidence from us on purpose, did you?
Why would I make this more difficult for you? We're on the same side here.
Okay, well, mine gives up then. Paimon's got nothing.
What about you? Give up as well?
I don't know. I can't pay attention. I'm kind of smitten. She is something, isn't she? I'm sorry, what was your question? Do I give up? I would never give up on you.
Your instincts are pretty good. Or perhaps it's not instinct. The strange melody is one of the few pieces of information you have available after all. Let me share a folk story with you. A long time ago, there used to be a group of bandits in the Liyue countryside who would sound a horn every time they were about to raid a village. But it wasn't a rallying cry to rouse their fellow men. It was a disconcerting tune, meant to intimidate the weak and warn them of their impending doom. To escape with their lives, the villagers would abandon their homes and flee overnight, taking only their most valuable belongings with them. Everything else was left behind. The bandits were eventually brought to justice, but the fear and trauma remained in the villagers' hearts. Whenever they heard that melody, they would feel like their lives were in danger once again, and flee immediately. The culprit of this crime exploited that very fear to get access to this house without having to force their way in.
That's quite the story.
The victims obviously will have gotten quite a fright, but at least they won't be in any great danger. The important thing now is to find this copycat criminal.
Well, if we could follow their tracks by using elemental sight...
On any other day, that'd probably be a good idea. Unfortunately, it's not gonna work today.
Why not?
Take a look around and you'll see what I mean. This criminal is clearly well-versed both in using music to commit crimes and in making a clean getaway. Not only did they stay off the muddy road to avoid leaving footprints, it looks like they were also careful not to bring any gadgets with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Evidently, they were intent on keeping even the most experienced investigators off their trail. Unfortunately for them, I'm one of the best trackers in the business. They're not about to get away with their little scheme on my watch.
Okay.
So basically, if we want to find the culprit,
Please don't make me follow Yelan.
As long as you can keep up. Since the culprit's trying to be cautious and low risk, I'll bet they left through an area with some vegetation for cover, but not so much that it would slow them down.
Okay. Yo, Teddy, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Do I do account reviews? I have not gotten to that point yet. I am still experiencing the story. I recently, I think, almost completed Inazuma. I still need to go speak to Yae, but I don't know if I'll have time tonight. So we're in the process of doing the Lantern Rite event, but then also I, unintentionally was doing Ganyu's story quest too. So, everything's fine. You hear Yelan's voice and all you hear is Major from Ghost in the Shell. The house is there on the account that I haven't started the Lantern Rite. What? I love Liyue's music so much.
Here, look at this. These tracks are superficial, but they definitely didn't occur naturally. Something heavy was being dragged this way, meaning we're headed in the right direction.
Okay, perfect.
Their pace has increased. Normally, people carrying a heavy load slow down as their journey goes on and they start to tire. Whatever's motivating them to speed up must be psychological. For instance, reaching the home stretch.
You were confused if that house was there prior to the event, so you needed...
Treasure hoarder tent! Ugh, not the treasure hoarders again! And so close to Lantern Ride, too! 'Tis not the season for their antics!
They're like Team Rocket.
Come on, let's round them up.
Okay, but first, yeah.
I'll keep this close.
Now that I can believe. You found a few more chests in Dvalin's lair. You know, it's funny because I don't think I fully explored Dvalin's lair. Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks for the meat. It's just the circle of life. Perfect. Thanks for all the treasure.
Hey, who are you? Where did you come from?
The evidence is conclusive. Okay, confess and we'll go easy on you. My patience is running low, so why don't you do us both a favor?
You kidding me? You think I'm scared of you?
Bruh.
Perhaps not, but you should be.
I get to use Yelan! Oh, snap!
Quietly now.
Seems like you're not all talk after all. There's no going back now.
Whoa.
Better up my game.
Ow! That was rude.
Mercy! Have mercy!
It's a little late for that. I've come this far, I might as well finish the job.
I surrender! I surrender, please!
Oh my gosh. Could
I'll
you
do whatever you
imagine
say.
a team with
Please have mercy.
Yelan and Raiden?
Tell us everything. You have one chance, and I'm warning you. Don't make me ask twice.
I won't, I swear.
Good boy.
You know, so Lantern Right's nearly here, and like a lot of people, I wanted to buy a few nice things. I know I'm with the treasure hoarders and everything, but I don't really have any kind of experience with robbing people and whatnot. So I don't have the guts to break into somebody's house.
Wow, you're really going to complain to us about that?
No, not at all. I'm just telling it how it is.
Okay, continue.
I racked my brains trying to think of what I could do, and eventually I remembered something from back when I was a kid. The bandits would blow their horn, and my grandma would grab us kids and run. I remember the tune, so I figured I'd try it for myself. I mean, just to see what would happen. At first, anyway, I seriously didn't expect that family to pack up and leave. But they did, and they just left all their stuff right there for the taking. It was too easy, I couldn't resist. It was completely wrong of me, I know that now. I'll return everything that I took. It's all still in perfect condition, and it'll be like it was never gone. Please, give me a chance. Let me make it right.
Give you a chance. Sounds to me like you'd rather strike some kind of a deal than spend Lantern Right behind bars.
Yes.
You know how to bargain, I'll give you that. It's just a pity that you didn't confess at the first opportunity. You'll have to take a walk with me. Once we've returned the goods, we'll find the owner of the house, and you can apologize to them in person. After that, I'll escort you to the Ministry of Civil...
Yes, ma'am!
You know, as a former victim of this kind of crime yourself, I doubt anyone understands the fear you inflicted quite as well as you do. Does your greed matter more to you than your fear? More to the point, if you can play a tune from memory, don't you think you should be capable of making an honest living?
You mean...
That's enough hints for you. You'll have plenty of time to reflect on all of this yourself. There's not much left to wrap up, so I'll take it from here. Guess this is where I'll say goodbye.
Well done, Yelan.
What is it? Is there something else?
I'm still not sure how you first got your hands on this information, so play it safe when you get back. Don't mention to anyone that you ran into me out here.
Okay.
You helped a lot with the investigation and arrest anyway, so it's perfectly fair for you to get all the credit. Just take it. It works better for me, too. See you when I see you. And happy Lantern Right.
Yelan's such a pro at this. With her taking it from here, it's as good as whoosh! Random event, a strange melody, complete! Although, it's kind of a shame that we never got that treasure hoarder guy to play the melody again.
Paimon, I am not listening to you right now. Yelan just spoke in my ear. That was... Man, I was just not expecting this. Like...
Right? How could anyone not be? When we were chatting with Mr. Dvorak, and most music is, right? It can help us relax, feel all warm and fuzzy, recall happy memories, or even just think happy thoughts. Never imagine
just
that
think
music
happy thoughts.
could be used to commit crimes.
Great idea, Paimon. Think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts. Think happy thoughts.
Oh, really? Makes sense. Paimon's musical understanding improves again. Well, anyway,
Fantastic.
now that everything's resolved, let's get back to Liyue Harbor.
Yeah. Right. That's what we're doing. Whew. Listen, I don't know. I don't know about you all, but I really don't want to have to explain this to Yinger. You know, Linger was the first. Yinger, not Linger. Linger. I didn't think there was anyone else as impressive in Liyue. Hey, welcome in, Robert. Thank you so much for joining the TikTok stream. We are also live over on Twitch if you want to see what we're doing. Yelan,
Everything's all sorted.
That's great news. Oh, please wait here a moment if you would be so kind. Lady Ningguang instructed me to advise her upon your return.
Okay.
My greetings to both of you. Long time no see.
No need to be so formal with us, Ningguang. We've known each other for a long time now. You must be super busy with all the preparations for Lantern Rite. Don't mind us.
Hi, Ningguang.
On the contrary, I think it is those that I have known longest to whom I should extend the greatest courtesies. Alas, on a different day, I would invite both of you inside for some tea and a brief respite from your travels.
I'm down.
You're quite right. Trivial matters aside, there's no escaping the fact that we have a grand concert to organize. Once the performance itself is over, we'll then need to invite the representatives of the Iridescence Tour for a discussion on future collaboration opportunities. The financing arrangements alone could well entail many rounds of discussion. Simply put, there will always be work to do.
Okay.
Whoa, you're already thinking that far ahead?
I was thinking about tea.
Well, we can discuss more current affairs if you'd prefer. I trust you saw this year's Mingxiao lantern at the docks when you arrived at the city?
Yeah, it looked like a goose. Which Adeptus is it modeled on this time?
Sea Gazer. I believe you're familiar with the name. Legend holds that he was free-spirited and easygoing. People described him as a cheerful soul and a loyal friend.
Nope.
On this marvelous lantern rite, we pray that the fallen heroes may be guided home. If the sound of music can flow like the rivers and streams into every corner of the land, perhaps the souls of those who have gone before us will hear the song of a new era. I wonder whether the melodies will be to their liking.
They're gonna love them. Paimon's sure of it. At least, if the guy you mentioned is anything to go by, the Adepti and heroes of the past sound like a positive and free-spirited, cheerful bunch. They're sure to be open to new music.
Well, let's hope so. I heard that you'll be going on a search with Ganyu to find the descendants of a fairy lady from a Fontaine legend. I'm sure this quest to uncover the truth behind an ancient story will turn into a most charming tale. Do share it with me, won't you? I couldn't bear to miss out.
Listen, I feel like I'm in a harem situation here. There's a lot of women to keep up with. Between Ganyu, Keqing, Ningguang, Yelan, Yinger, this is not going to end well. And I feel like if I were to try to run to Zhongli, he's not going to understand what's going on and just going to ask me to pay for everything. And if I go to Zhao, he's just going to scold me because he doesn't care about these trivial matters. But this is a big deal. You know, maybe I can go to YaoYao. YaoYao's like super responsible. What is this? What? Radiant sparks. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. During Lantern Rite, Xian, a recruiter for the Adventurers Guild, is eagerly rubbing her hands together in anticipation of an interesting event. A man's melancholic yearning, adepti demons, and heartfelt romance played out with paper. What? Vigilance at sea? During Lantern Rite? Huixing, the navigator of the Crux fleet, seems to be preparing for a unique training test. Behind the scenes, in Liyue Harbor, an adventurer is busy with a certain task. So this is what I gotta do. Okay. What? Wow. Seriously? What's this? Ah. What? I know. Listen, actually, I do have a key. Actually, it doesn't matter though, because I don't have enough for 10. Yeah, that would make 9 anyways, so that's okay. Maybe the next stream I'll be able to. So, chat, thank you so much for an incredibly fun stream today. Like I said, it was short, but you know, hopefully I'll get to stream again soon. If not, be sure to keep those notifications turned on, okay?